Today we're going to explore a topic that's often hidden behind the glamour and the fame, the mental health struggles of musicians. It's a journey of highs and lows, much like a complex piece of music, and it's crucial we talk about it. So let's start the conversation. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Today we're going to take a look at the intricate and often silent battles within the heart of the music industry, struggles that resonate far beyond the melodies that we hear. In the limelight of fame and the roar of applause, there exists a shadowy narrative that's not talked about enough, yet is deeply ingrained in those that create the soundtrack of our lives. The music industry, with its glitz and its glamour, can be a treacherous terrain for the human soul. Behind the stage, the lights, the euphoria of sold-out arenas, lie stories of artists grappling with their own minds, caught in a relentless struggle against the invisible forces of mental health challenges. It's a world where the pressure to perform, the scrutiny of public opinion, and the constant quest for perfection can take its toll that's both profound and enduring. I've lost a number of friends in the industry over the years to suicide, depression, substance abuse, and as we jump into this today, my aim is to peel back the layers and expose the raw vulnerabilities that musicians face, from the highs of creative inspiration to the lows of self-doubt. The journey is a roller coaster that takes its toll on the artist's mental well-being. Drugs, anxiety, depression. The demons that lurk in the shadows can infiltrate even the most vibrant musos, the ones you'd least expect, the ones that have you believing, but they always seem so happy. And here they are, navigating the treacherous waters of fame while battling their own inner storms. But this isn't just a tale of despair. It's a call for empathy and understanding. It's a recognition that, despite the facade of invincibility, artists are human beings with hearts that beat, minds that question, and souls that ache. By shedding light on these struggles, we hope to foster a conversation that transcends the bright lights and rockstar image, encouraging a more compassionate industry, one that supports their artists, not just for their talent, but for their humanity. We're going to take a closer look and unravel the complexities, because it's time to confront those shadows, challenge the stigma, and build a world where the music not only moves our hearts, but nurtures the minds that create it. I really appreciate you tuning into this one, because it's an important conversation that transcends the music, touching the soul of an industry that's in need of healing. So let's start off today with a few factors that may contribute to mental health issues within the music industry. Firstly, it can be a high-pressure environment. The music industry itself is often competitive and demanding. Musicians face pressure to constantly produce new and successful work, meet high expectations from fans and the industry itself, and maintain a public image. They can face intense pressure during performances, especially in high-stakes situations like major concerts or in the studio. The fear of making mistakes or not meeting expectations can lead to performance anxiety, which may manifest as symptoms such as nervousness or sweating or even panic attacks. Unpredictable income and job security. Many musicians face financial instability due to irregular income, especially if they're not a well-established act. And this uncertainty can definitely lead to stress and anxiety. Criticism and rejection. Musicians are often subject to criticism from both fans and industry professionals. In high-pressure environments like the ones I just mentioned, the stakes are higher, and the fear of judgment, rejections, or criticism can be truly overwhelming. This constant scrutiny can contribute to feelings of self-doubt and negatively impact a musician's mental well-being. The touring lifestyle. Touring can be mentally and physically draining, as I've mentioned in previous videos. Irregular sleep patterns, long hours, and constant travel can take a toll on a musician's health. Being away from friends and family for extended periods can also contribute to feelings of loneliness and isolation. Be sure to check out some of the other videos I have on eating healthy on the road and getting better sleep. Both of these things have a direct influence on your mental health. Substance abuse. The music industry has a history of association with substance abuse. You simply can't avoid exposure to it. And musicians may face temptation or pressure to use substances, which can contribute to mental health issues or exacerbate existing problems. Lack of access to mental health support. Some musicians may face barriers when accessing mental health resources, or even feel hesitant to reach out due to stigma or a lack of understanding within the industry. And this is why we're having these conversations and why I continue to make this content. Because the issue is real and we need to remove the stigma around it and asking for help. You've heard it before, but it is okay to not be okay. There is help available. Creative pressure. Musicians often invest a significant part of themselves in their work. The pressure to constantly create innovative and meaningful music can be emotionally taxing, leading to stress and burnout. I'd be willing to put money on the fact that the pressure to produce a successful second album is probably doubled, if not tripled, compared to their first. Especially when there's a label involved that's investing a lot of money and riding on the hope that you're going to deliver. Personal struggles. Musicians, like anyone else, face personal challenges, such as relationship issues, financial problems, or just your normal health concerns. We are people too, and we have the same struggles. I've been in the middle of major tours with band members that are struggling with relationship issues back home. And it's horrible for everyone involved, especially when you're so far away from home. And this can have a detrimental effect on everyone's mental health. So what can we do about it as musicians? What steps can we take when we're on and off the road that can keep us on the path and prevent us from heading towards that dark place? Well, here's 5 things that you can put into place right now to steer you in the right direction. Number 1, establish a routine. Having a structured day can provide a sense of normality and control over your life. When you're on tour, you may have a tour itinerary or a schedule, either physically or online, which tells you where you need to be and at what time. Keeping yourself occupied is essential. Once upon a time, there was so much downtime when you're in a band. You're either stuck in a van for hours on end, or you're trying to kill time between sound check and the start of your set. That's when you start getting in your own head or finding unhealthy ways to pass the time. Keep yourself occupied with starting an online store or designing some new merch. Write a new song backstage. Take up teaching guitar lessons online, remotely, etc., etc. But establish a routine as best you can so you know what you're doing every day. Number 2, stay connected. Reach out to your friends, your family, or fellow musicians. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. We're all human and we all need that human interaction. Maybe put it in that new routine that you just created that you're going to call a different friend every day for 10 minutes just to say hi. Maybe they're the ones struggling and you calling them that day was exactly what they needed at that particular time. You never know. Number 3, practice mindfulness. Techniques like meditation and deep breathing can help manage stress levels. There's about 1 million apps out there that can help with this sort of stuff. It's not hard. Find one that works. Headspace, Calm, they're all great. They all work and they cost very little. As little as 10 minutes a day can do wonders to ground and reset yourself. Number 4, stay physically active. Now, I know I bang on about this all the time, but regular exercise is known for reducing the symptoms of depression and anxiety. But unfortunately, musicians aren't exactly known for being big exercisers. With that said, however, I don't know anybody that's come back from a 20-minute run and said, man, I feel worse after that. Just doesn't happen. Unless you get hit by a car or something, I guess. My point is, exercising will have a positive effect on your mental health. In fact, I believe that regular exercise will improve every aspect of your life. Number 5, seek professional help. If your feelings of stress or depression persist, don't hesitate to seek help from a mental health professional. I'll put all the appropriate links in the description below, but we all have smartphones and help is just a click away. Remember, it's okay to not be okay. And it's important to recognise that mental health struggles are not just exclusive to the music industry. And individuals in various professions may face similar challenges. As a community, we need to support each other and break the stigma surrounding mental health. If you're a musician struggling with your mental health, know that you're not alone. If you're anyone struggling with mental health, know that you're not alone. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And despite losing so many beautiful friends along the way, I've also seen so many friends turn their lives completely around for the better, implementing strategies like the ones we've just covered. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video. And if you know anyone that can benefit from this video, please share it with them. Look after yourselves and we'll see you next time. Musicians, fuck.